What's going on?
Hey, everybody.
Do we got audio? We do have audio.
Oh!
Woo! The board seems to be working. Let's see what I did. I clapped. I pushed the clap button.
Oh, there's
a clap and a laugh, and then a slap, and the other ones I feel like the board explodes because
Is there a fuck off button?
Piece of shit.
Can we say that?
No, but I would love to set one. That would
All right,
be
we're gonna
fantastic.
get one here because that's gonna go to every Democrat in our country. Ooh, I call them out.
Damn.
If you're watching this and you're a Democrat,
If you're watching this and you're a Democrat, you are just a troll. That's all you are.
yeah.
That's all there is to it. I was marked safe from tyranny every day, though. Just
I don't know what I'm wearing.
You're the
Right there.
people.
Yeah, I am the people. Oh, 2A.
and,
I'm wearing 2A.
you're Betsy Ross.
Yeah, I'm wearing a 2A.
I like how, in this video, it just shows the flag.
Yeah,
Hey,
marked.
where's it? There it is.
Safe. Look at my flag
It's
over here.
It's over there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, so what's going on, Pew Pew Nation? Episode 74.
74. Boom, 74.
That means that in 2 weeks, Brian Goujon, which I think he's still banned from Facebook, hopefully he's not in 2 weeks, he is donating 2 of those custom-made leather holsters that have Pew Pew Nation on them. Did you see that holster that he had made?
I did.
That was badass.
I'm a little jealous. Cause
I am too. I don't even have a
I know.
holster. I own the company.
I know. There's like we give away coolers. Like what are those? Not even what's the name of the cooler? I can't even remember the name of the brand. It's an American-made cooler, not a Yeti.
Oh, I know. Aren't the Orca?
Orca.
Yeah.
It might have been. We gave away an Orca, and
like
I laughed. I said, "I've got a $20 Coleman in my garage, and I gave away a $300 cooler." And I'm like, well, I guess that's how you do it. I guess, right?
Yeah,
I
something
don't know.
like that. Yeah.
I don't even have a $300 cooler, but I really don't want a $300 cooler. You want to know why? Because if I go camping, I want to be able to leave my stuff out, go fishing, and come back and be like, ha, it's still there.
Yeah.
And
So
then-
my buddy has a $300. He's got. It's actually like a $500 cooler, and it's hilarious because he refuses to let it get dirty. And I'm like, it's a freaking cooler.
Lock it up.
So he literally he ties it down
to a
in the
tree.
back of his truck so that it doesn't get scratched and move around. And I'm like, is it worth having a $500 cooler if you have to worry about it getting scratched up and beat up?
Really, I don't think so.
I don't either.
I don't know. I mean, I put ice in my cooler and went up north for the weekend. Last weekend with the boys, went fishing, and my water bottle still had ice in them.
Yeah.
And it was a blue Coleman cooler that our old neighbor threw out from our old house, and I saw it sitting there, so I walked across the street, pulled it out of their garbage, and that's the cooler I use.
That's actually really funny because the cooler we use the most, I have it's not a Yeti, it's a Rectech, which
Shitty.
Which
I feel upset about because I didn't invent the sticker that you
sticker
can put
that
on a
says
cooler.
shitty
It says
cooler.
shitty coolers,
Yeah.
but anyway.
No, I have a Rectech cooler, which is like a Yeti. It's made by the company that makes my grill.
That sounds fancy.
Yeah.
The Rectech,
And it's
not a
red,
cheap
white,
grill.
and blue. It's a sweet cooler. I got it for free. That's the only reason I have it. I would never buy it. It's like $400. Not buying it. But we actually use our little cheapo Coleman. That same thing. Moe's dad, my father-in-law, was throwing away. He was like, "You guys want this?" I use that cooler more than I use any other cooler I own. It's just.
Well, the beauty of it
So
is you get to your
stupid.
camping spot, you put it out next to your tent, you come back,
It's
and
gonna be
90% of the chances it's probably still going to be there.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
but
nobody
somebody
wants that.
sees an Orca or a Rectech or other $400 cooler, you might as well, even if it's chained, they're going to take it
they're
away.
still going to try to take it. Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. So anyway, I don't know how
All
we
right,
ended up
I
talking
don't-
about coolers, but
We
shit,
started
we
talking about this
I
shit.
don't know.
We
Fuck.
just had a whole show about coolers. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys all later.
Yeah, announcements. We're in announcements.
We are in
And
announcements.
we always do have little tangents. So
Kristen, can't talk. Fill the top of the cooler with great stuff foam. You get yourself a Yeti.
great stuff. Oh,
Alright.
I see.
I know.
I
see
get
what
it.
you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. Because you probably do. You lose all your
Yeah.
coolness from the top.
I'm in and out with the feet. What the hell, Matt Brennan?
Is anybody else in and out? Because our feed has not dropped. I'm in the green.
So it just tells me that Matt needs to invest in a better internet.
Yeah, it just tells us that Matt sucks.
Yeah.
That's all.
Flat out. That's pretty much where I was going, but I didn't want to say it flat out.
Maybe he went out when we said he sucked, so he didn't hear
So
us
he
say
probably
that.
didn't hear it. So we can start talking good about him now.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Matt's the greatest
Matt's
guy
like
ever.
the best
He's so
ever.
awesome.
His internet's awesome.
He's a great cook, and he looks awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are we talking about today?
We're all over the place. And, you know what's funny is like we're going to talk about guns, and here's the thing about guns. But our southern border.
Yeah. Yeah, our border. We'll get into that in a second.
I'm going to get into that, but
let's talk about some announcements.
All right, get in there.
We'll get into some announcements. So, big announcement is that Freedom Fatigues now owns a hockey franchise.
Holy shit! It's kind of funny because the beauty of it is, after everything was said and done, I'm like, well, shit! Make sure you get me a jersey. Because I'm like, I want one.
So, Freedom Fatigues is sponsoring our beer league hockey team, which is fantastic because we have the baddest jerseys
Do we have
on
a
the
picture?
planet.
Can we show it?
I can show it. I do have one on the computer.
Hold on here. Yeah, so...
We'll talk about the... Go ahead, talk for a second.
First off, like I even said to Andy, I said, hey, I need a jersey. What size do you wear when you don't have equipment on? He's like, well, do you have any other jerseys? I'm like, yes, but they're like, the Red Wings, it's, I don't know, it's just an extra large, but I know that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta make that smaller. We're gone. Okay, there we go.
There we are.
There it is.
There they are.
That is the Freedom Fatigues, official Freedom Fatigues jerseys.
Do we have a way too? Like white and blue or just blue?
Just the blue this year.
All right.
And then next year we'll
we're
get
gonna get some other
next year
ones
we'll get
next
the other
year.
ones. So I already designed the opposite
All right.
of that. But
So yeah, there we go.
look at that thing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So sweet.
That's why I was like, after the fact, I was like, all right.
That is the baddest jersey ever created in a men's league hockey.
I think, like, I'm gonna be like getting like groups of people just to come watch you guys now.
Hell yeah! Yeah, we need fans.
It's like
We need
we're gonna
fans.
get the bus, and we're gonna hit it with hammers, and we're gonna make the bus look mean, and we're gonna show up at all these games, and we're gonna put the foil on.
So have
and
you seen? There's
I'm doing some
I know exactly what you're.
some
about.
references here.
Yes.
So if you know what I'm talking about, obviously Brendan's probably sitting there going, yeah, I know that movie.
So there's a special on Netflix right now that actually Matt got me hooked on watching, and it's
I should probably turn this
yeah, you should turn it off. Damn it! What the hell is it called?
Slapshot.
No, hold on, I'll find it. Matt will probably comment it before I find it.
No, he's in and out. He doesn't even know what's going on. We can talk. Like I said, we're talking bad about him. He doesn't even know we're talking bad.
He's an
about him.
asshole. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Untold. Crime and Penalties. So this is about a minor league. All I can think about with our team is this. It's about a minor league, or not even a minor league, really, hockey team that during the lockout, 2005, the NHL lockout, this guy has mob ties, bought a hockey or made a hockey franchise. They were the Trashers, and
Can we change our name to something cool?
we should. I wanted to just be the Freedom Fatigues Americans.
Yeah, freedom fuckers.
Freedom
Fuckers. Boom.
So this, you guys have to watch this. If you haven't watched it, it is ridiculous. So it was like it was a 19-year-old kid. His dad gave him this team, and or no, I think it was 17-year-old. I don't remember, but he had mob ties. Dad did. He'd been in prison before and all this stuff, and he owned this trash company, and pretty much like I guess that's a mob thing.
Do you know?
So
I was gonna
trash
ask, I was gonna
companies-
actually throw this in here real quick. Does anybody on here know a trash company that never? There might be a new one out there. Like what's the GFL is one of the new ones around here, but I bet you they're probably tied to some other company
guaranteed.
that had mob ties. Because like I don't know, I remember some of those guys that own those companies living in the Richie areas where I used to work at, and yeah, they lost their house.
And that's
there
what
was all kinds of stuff going on.
This whole series talks about. The show talks about that the garbage companies all have some sort of mob ties. And for some reason, that's like the thing that they buy is garbage companies, and then they put all the other ones out of business in the area, and they take over and all this.
Then they put put people in political positions, like in Macomb County, where the guy was actually sitting up on the board.
Yes.
And he was actually getting jobs
Yep.
for the trash companies because of his position. Mob ties. Macomb County, and it's Oakland County, it's Wayne County. Anywhere you go, they all do it. So I don't remember the name of the dude from Macomb County, but you can look it up.
So so you guys gotta watch it though. It's Untold Crimes, or what did I say it was? I don't even remember. Untold Crime and Penalty. That's what it is. And there's like a whole series. There's a bunch of different
Disposal
ones
of
of these.
bodies. It's usually
of bodies. Yes, exactly.
done at crematoriums.
Probably.
Usually the mob owns crematoriums.
They probably
too.
own those too. Yeah.
That's
But it's super interesting. Like, it's literally like this dude just bought this freaking hockey franchise for his kid, and it was like the kid was obsessed with the Mighty Ducks and wrestling, and he like took the two and turned them into one, and he was like blowing up the league though. Like, had like sellout games. Every single game they sold out. Like, it was insane. It's super interesting. You guys should watch it for sure.
I'm gonna go check it out.
So that's what this reminded me of, though. Freedom Fatigue.
So,
it's like the Danbury Trashers.
So we are the Freedom Flyers.
Freedom Flyers, Freedom Fuckers.
Freedom Fuckers, whatever you want. Yeah.
Whatever.
So the beer league Freedom Fatigue team. The jerseys are awesome.
They are
so,
freaking awesome.
I
A
should
bunch
probably
of people are
start
saying
selling
that.
them.
Bill said video's dropping too. We have not dropped at all. So if you're having issues with the video, our feed is not dropped. I'm watching it. But
Bill's already ready to go on the border, man.
Yeah,
so
he is.
he's already jumping out.
Exit out of this though, and
Come
then
back.
come back in. But exit out completely. So if you're
Because-
watching on your phone, close the app, come back in, and then it'll reset it, and you should have a good feed.
Bill says he's 190 miles, but like my question is, when are Americans that like just like I see that they've done it already with like the state troopers or whoever it is. It could be local law enforcement. Did a mile-long. You know what it looks like? A border wall. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
wow.
So they parked their cars all next to each other and created a border wall
That's
to stop people from crossing over.
Do walls stop people from getting into places?
Well, kind of when they don't climb them or when they don't have them open, and you can do it. But I do feel bad for everybody. I mean, not only just in Texas, because they're not only just taking them into Texas, they're shipping them to Detroit, Minneapolis, you name it. They're shipping them all over the country.
Brennan,
Yeah.
exit out of your feed.
I'm locked up,
Completely.
frozen.
Yep. Completely exit out. Exit the app, everything, and then go back in and start the video again. I guarantee you guys will be
It's
good.
probably frozen, so I probably didn't get it. But.
Yeah, probably. He's an asshole.
All right.
Anyway, so.
What other announcements do we have before we start talking about?
So I got a story I want
All
to
right.
tell
So
you
let's
guys.
Bill. We honestly would probably take 5 hours.
Bill, don't worry. Chris is excited, as excited as
I don't know if you call it excited. Fucking
Fired up.
pissed.
Yes.
No, I'm fucking pissed.
Don't start. We're still on announcements.
Let's talk about this shit because I am.
All right.
I'm mad.
All right, I'm going to talk about one thing that pissed me off, and then we're going to go into the border, which pissed me off too. This is a pissed off show.
Fuck you for watching. Yeah, we're pissed at you for watching. Shit. Are we that mad?
I guess we're
All
not
right.
mad.
No, we're not that mad. Not really. Don't.
Let's make sure. Is everybody seeing us though? Like, we keep dropping people.
Did y'all hear me
people
just tell you
saying
to fuck off?
that-
Hey, fuck
just
off.
Give us some thumbs ups here if you guys are hearing us and actually with us here.
Yeah. Because like if we're dropping you.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we have not dropped at all. I mean, that little
Like,
red light lights up.
No,
tells
we
us
have
that we're
like
fucked if
pure
it drops.
green, and we're at 6,200 kilobytes per second.
Yeah,
whatever the hell that
which
is.
is pretty
So,
quick, which
I
is
don't even
good.
know what that means, but for all you
But I'm not
internet
seeing
geeks
like
out there.
nobody's commenting either. There we go. I haven't had any problems. Eric's good. It's just Matt and
Zach
Bill.
Zach West
Zach is fine.
Zach Wiestheimer says he hasn't had any
Any
problems.
problems? Zach is
So,
good.
Is that you know? He finally sent you the address. His hat went out.
Yeah.
I didn't send the magazine out. So Zach, if you're looking for the mag, I couldn't fit the magazine in a little hat box. I would have had to ship like a freaking box like this big just to get it out there. So we'll mail it out in in just a flat envelope. But we've been a little busy and I forgot to do it. So it's coming. We'll get it out to you.
All right, so I'm going to talk about why I was pissed off the other day, and this is going to be great. And
There's
I'm
nothing
hoping
to
you
do with
guys.
the border.
It doesn't. It has to do with little assholes. not like small assholes, but like little asshole kids.
I don't even know what to do with that. It's like, I'm not talking about little sphincters. I'm talking about little guys that are assholes.
What's wrong with that?
Everything.
Seriously.
We're just...
All right.
And I'm just sitting here
So-
trying to chill, and you're talking about little assholes.
Yeah, little assholes. So I gotta tell you guys a story. So Colton comes home from school. Colton loves school. You guys all know Colton. You've seen him on here. Colton's Caliber Corner, all that good stuff. He loves school. He comes home from school. He's upset. I'm like, what the hell? Like, you're never upset when you come home from school. Even if he got in trouble or something, he's not upset. So I'm like, what's going on, bud? So he's like, Ethan's being mean to me. I'm like, who the fuck's Ethan? Why is he being mean to you? He's like, he's being mean to me. He's making fun of me because I don't have any donations for the fund run at school. So they have this, like, you give them donations, kids raise money, and it goes to the school to, like, events at the school, and the money, you know, gets used for field trips and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So Colton's he wants to raise money. He wants to be in the top 5 in the school. So he's like, Ethan's being mean because Ethan's in the top 10 in school, and I don't have any money yet. We had just created his account.
See, Ethan sounds like he grew up at the country club, hanging out on the other side of the tracks.
Exactly.
So
I looked at Colton and I was like, well, you want to be in the top 5. We happen to have something that Ethan doesn't have. 2 things. First of all, we have character. We're not going to be an asshole because somebody doesn't have any donations.
Before you finish this, I'm going to add in Ethan's parents because I've seen him today. I saw him.
Yes.
You want to know why I saw him?
It probably wasn't Ethan's parents.
Let me add this in real quick. I'm interrupting.
Yeah.
But I saw Ethan's parents. So my son just went to school on Monday for the first time because he had COVID. So we had to keep him home for 2 weeks, even though he didn't have symptoms. But we did it. We kept him home. So this week is the first week since we don't have the bus, everything worked out yet. And on top of that, the buses aren't even running because they can't even find drivers to drive the buses. So pretty much you got to drive your kid. It's always been stupid at any school you go to for the pick-up drop-off. But Ethan's parents were sitting in the front. Poor Ethan couldn't walk another 50 feet, so mom and dad had to stop back in the back just to hold everything up, and then you got the poor dude that's out there waving. Yeah. We saw Ethan's parents.
We're gonna go with Ethan's a bitch. That's it. Ethan's a little bitch, and he needs to be bitch slapped. But that's not how we're gonna handle it. So how I told Colton we're gonna handle it. Ethan's being an asshole.
Fuck.
We're gonna talk about this on Pew Pew Nation because we have an army behind us who will support anything that we need them to support clearly, because look at what we did for Mission 0 100 Hour.
Yeah.
So I don't want to raise $4,000 for Colton for his school, but I will say this. I posted the link if you guys can donate a couple bucks to his fun run. You don't have to. If you do, you do. It's cool. We're already over his goal of $200 that the school sets for him. He had a goal of $400. We're $325 right now. Ethan, I'm just going to say this, Ethan is in second place in the whole school right now with $450. So if we get Colton over $450, he goes into at least second place. I think the first place, it's a girl that has like $485 or something. So if you guys can donate a couple bucks, show Colton what Pew Pew Nation is all about, and, you know, stick it to Ethan. You little bitch. Kill that kid. Can I say
you
that?
Can't say that.
Kick that kid's
no,
ass.
You can't even kick his ass. Like, you just totally crossed the line.
God damn it.
By the way, his name's not really Ethan. It's some other name. I'm retracting anything that was just said in the last like 30 seconds. It didn't happen.
If Ethan's parents are watching, I'm sorry, your kid's a dick.
Yeah, that's fine. And you know what? I doubt if they're watching. Like I told you, their van said I'm a liberal butthole right in the back of it. So
That's awesome.
It did.
So we just
I'm
want
gonna start sticking. Like every time I see
stickers
somebody,
on there.
I'm just gonna walk up, start selling I'm a liberal butthole,
liberal
and I'm gonna start
ass.
sticking them on cars that I don't like.
Stephanie,
Anytime.
thank you. Colton, thanks you. Matt Brennan donated today. Thank you, Matt. Who else donated that's on here. I'm drawing a blank right now. But if you donated, I appreciate it. Colton appreciates it. The link is on there. I believe that link will take you right to his donation page, hopefully. I can't click on it because maybe it will let me on my phone. No, it won't because it'll kick me out. So if somebody clicks on it, let me know if that works, if that goes to his donation page. If you guys can donate, that'd be awesome. Let's get him in the top 5. The other cool thing is if he gets in the top 5, he gets to smash a pie in his principal's face.
Don't say anything about anything. We'll leave the principal out of it. We're not going to call them names. We're going to leave that out.
Okay, we're just
care
gonna
if
say
I don't care if they can't understand normal thinking or not.
I hope he can smash a pie in his principal's face.
Good.
Because how cool would that be?
It'd be fun.
Yeah. And never mind.
See, I'm
Who would think that Chris is the voice of reason?
nah. I know. I'm always usually.
All right, Chris. Should we give something away first, and then we'll border crisis it up? Before you, I feel like you're gonna smash this mug against the wall, break the computer.
I will not throw anything or break anything.
Hey, Colton.
Hi, Daddy. I honestly think, like, out of all the shit that's going on right now, like
Sweet.
everything,
Thank you, Stephanie.
our southern border is probably one of the biggest disasters our country has seen as long as I've been alive. And as a veteran, it makes me sick to my stomach to watch everything that's going on down there. And so now, on top of all the people that are just coming through South America and working their way up because they know they're going to get free stuff, and our government that's in control right now is not doing anything about it. How many Haitians? 30,000 right now, I think.
Yeah. Something
All right,
like that.
so let's just say 25,000. I can guarantee you, not one of those people. They're all like they're trying to say that they were able to afford a plane ticket to fly to the U.S. border in order to stand underneath this bridge.
Yeah, how's that work?
Never been to Haiti, okay? So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm way off. But maybe they don't live in poverty. Maybe they don't live in huts. Maybe they're all rich and they have their own private jets. And they all decided, you know what, this sucks so bad, we're going to get on our private jet and fly it over to Mexico. And then we're going to go sneak into the U.S. No, that's not what's happening.
Are you sure?
How do you think these people are getting here? Within a week. Like if you told me I had to be in Haiti next week, I could figure out how I'm going to pay to get down there.
Yeah.
I could do it. Is it going to be expensive? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of money. Not more money than I really probably want to spend to make a one-way trip down to Haiti. But 30,000 people? Who, like, okay, I mean, it's almost like, were they doing the same thing with the C-17s and the C-5 Galaxies, and they're loading them up with just as many as they could fit in there and flying them over here? I don't know. Something's going on. And if you think that any of this is not intentional, you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
Every bit of it is. Relocate everybody that they can, get them all into this country. Let's give them all voting rights. I mean, it's the only way the Democrats are going to ever hold on to anything. And honestly, I don't know what we need to do, but if we can figure out some way to make these people realize that the Democrats are only going to hold them down, I mean, honestly, that's what we would have to do that.
Yeah.
It's
impossible.
But I think they're saying, like, right now, over 1.5 million people are flooding our borders right now. And if you don't think that these other governments out there and these terrorist organizations and all these other people that want to get into our country, but you can come in through the southern border, no masks required, no vaccine required, no paperwork required, no vetting required, nothing required. But if you want to fly on a plane, and for God's sakes you want to clip your toenails, get the fuck out of the country is what they're going to tell you, because you can't get on the plane because for God's sakes you had a bottle of shampoo that was 2.5 ounces, not 2 ounces.
Yeah.
But you can come into our country on our southern border and just have at it. I'm done with it. I mean, honestly, that's like, to me, this is the biggest thing that's going on right now that's going to affect our country for the longest time. And it's happening right in front of our eyes. And it's like, I almost just want our guy, like, just set up a wall. Set up your own wall. And I even said, what do you do? If you're being invaded, are you allowed to, like, well, no, because, people start going on there and start shooting people, they're going to be detained. But, I mean, I don't even know. So if you're watching, especially people like Bill, you're down, Bill's down there.
Yeah, what do you say,
like
90 miles?
I mean, what can we do up here? I'm in. Like, you tell me I need to do something. I really don't know, because
the crazy thing is like, so you and I, obviously, we follow this stuff. We look for the information on this. Try to just watch the news and see if they talk about any kind of stuff going on at the border. There's nothing. It's all COVID, and it's all everything other than that. Shooting and this and that, whatever. And it's like, why is that being hidden? Why is it not being talked about?
Well, what did we talk about? We talked about the fact that, so Soros Foundation, Soros and all his cronies and that whole socialist agenda and everybody else that's out there. I use his name, but I guarantee you there's about probably, I don't know, why we start with him? We can go. Fauci's a part of that group. Bill Gates is part of that group. I mean, they're all part of the same.
Joe Biden is part of that group.
They're all part of it. They're all owned by China.
Yep.
Every single one of them. Oh, you got me so pissed off I lost where I was going. Anyway. Shit. Yeah, lost track of thought. But where were you talking about?
We were just talking the same thing. Just border crisis and how it's not televised, it's not talked about.
We're not going to talk about it.
It's all hidden. The truth is, they act like nobody could ever figure out. What the fuck was that? Nobody could ever figure out what's going on. Like, I swear, are Americans that stupid?
No. I honestly, like, if you look at, like, I don't know who it was, they were talking today, but, I mean, the spike, if you look at the graph,
yeah,
it was under control 7 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our administration that's in place right now knows what's going on. They want it to happen. And you think 30,000 Haitians at our border right now is a lot? Give it 3 months.
Yeah.
I guarantee you there'll be over 100,000, and it's not going to be just from Haiti. It's going to be from, you name any other country out there that has, they're poor. Let's just say any poor country. You can come here and get free everything you want. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop.
James said they do talk about how Border Patrol is so horrible chasing people with horses.
So that was another topic that we were going to talk about. And it's on every news channel other than Fox, CNN, MSNBC is showing a border agent whipping a black man, a white dude whipping a black man. Of course, that's what they're saying.
That's what they got. Yeah.
He was legit. He was actually he's probably trying to hang him and drag him behind a horse too. But I saw the pictures. He's grabbing the dude's shirt, and what you're seeing is, I'm not a horseman, but I don't know. They got their bit in their mouth, and they got the rein. Maybe is that what you call it? A rein. So that's what it looks like to me. I don't know if that's what it is, but it's probably just his whip that fell out of his pocket and showed up in the picture, according to CNN. And he was going to hit him with it, but he decided not to at the last second because he was on video. The hypocrisy, the stupidity of everything. I want to do something. I'd love to be able to do something about it. Other than going down there and, like, you make an announcement and say anybody who crosses this border is considered a threat to our country, and we're going to start using force. What other countries do? I mean, you look East Germany, West Germany. Shit, if you went from one side of Germany to the other side of Germany, they would shoot you because they didn't want you going from one side to the other. I don't want to shoot innocent Mexicans. I don't want to shoot innocent Haitians. I don't want to shoot anybody. But like honestly, like if like nothing's working, what do you do? What do you do? Like I'm at that point. Like I'm like, what do you do? Do you sit down there and start saying, all right, anybody who comes in that river, 1 foot in that water, you're gonna get a 7.62 right at you. Boom. I don't know. But I honestly, I don't want that to be what has to happen. Because Biden and his administration can literally take a pen and end this all. Right now. And
that's what I don't get.
But they don't want to.
How can you sit there and talk about a pandemic and you're locking down states and you're locking down flights and you're doing all this shit, but then at the same time you have our border wide open and allowing people to come in?
But forget the fact that it's just open. The fact that they're taking these people.
Yeah.
Unvaccinated.
Yeah. That's just, it doesn't make any sense.
On a bus, on a plane, let's send them to Dearborn, let's send them to Detroit, let's send them to Chicago, let's send them here. And you know what I heard too is that they're sending them to red states.
Yeah. It's not a surprise.
But wait a minute, why would they do that?
Eric just said, it's more votes.
There you go, Eric.
He got you. He got right on there.
Well, that's where I was going.
So, we're going to go back to it, but Bowie just said, thanks for all the donations. Colton is pumped. He's doing roundhouse kicks all over the house.
I'm going to do some roundhouse kicks,
but I'll
probably throw my back out.
You guys you're making his day right now, that is for sure. He has moved up to second place overall in the school, just so you guys know. So, if you can, again, donate. I'll post the link again in a second here, but let's go back to the border.
So if anybody, I mean, honestly, tell me, in my mind, I'm looking at the sovereignty of our nation going away. And it's occurring along however many thousands of miles that southern border is. And it was under control. We were building a wall. People are going to say, oh, people are people. Nobody's illegal. Yeah, you're fucking illegal. You're illegal because you're not an American.
Yeah.
And you're illegal because we as Americans want you to go through the process that everybody else has gone through that wants to come here and be a legitimate citizen. America, I don't know if anybody else has gone anywhere else in this world, like besides America, Canada, or Mexico, or Puerto Rico. Let's just stay in this hemisphere. Go somewhere else. You try to sneak into Turkey, Iraq, Iran, any of these countries, you try to sneak through that border, guess what they're going to do? They're going to shoot your fucking ass.
You're done.
And you're done. And if they don't, that's probably the most,
like
that would probably be the most politest thing that they would do, is shoot you.
If you have a visa, like a student visa or anything, you go to another country, and your visa expires, and you don't leave, you are a criminal in that country, and you go to prison, and then get deported back to your own country. That's what they do. They don't oh well, we'll just, you were here already, so we'll just let you stay.
So
not a big deal.
The answer to everybody's question is, our administration wants this. They are making it happen. They are making it worse, and at the same time, they're going to maybe come back and tell you that they don't want it to be as bad as it is, at the same time making it worse than it really is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So they're going to make it worse because that's what they want. And honestly, the longer we let these assholes sit in office, first off, this whole thing with DC and all of the fences that they have around it, it just goes to show you that they're afraid of us. Us, right here. Everybody watching.
Yep.
They're afraid of us because they realize that we are going to realize that the government that's in place right now is fake. They weren't elected. They cheated the system, cheated votes, middle of the night dumping votes, all this other stuff. They're going to realize it eventually. Why do you think they got it locked down? In the meantime, they are going to do everything that they can to do what they feel is making our country a socialist country. I mean, obviously, they said this for years. I mean, like I said, I use Soros' name, but he's just one of those guys that invests a lot of money. He's a dickhead.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, fucker. Anyway, so...
Made his money from the Nazis.
Yeah. Anyway, Eric wants to send a 762 up their ass. I mean, see, that's my thinking. At the same time, but at the same time, I feel bad. I do. I feel bad for that person who was told that they can come here for and sneak in illegally, and have a better life. I get that their life sucks, but there's ways to do it. So if it requires a 762 up the ass of a few of them to get their attention, in order to then say, all right, if anybody steps foot in this water, you're gonna take one up the butt. Take one up the butt, then it's like, all right, I don't know what to tell you.
That's how it should be, though. I mean, it really should.
But they have news going on about Border Patrol, white Border Patrol's officers driving around with whips and whipping black people.
Yeah, they're whipping black people left and right.
And it's like,
torturing
wait a
black
minute,
people.
What the fuck happened to our country where we got our news sitting there saying that this is what's wrong with America? What's wrong with America is the asshole running with his little bag of, what did he have? They looked like food.
Yeah.
There's like like the dude just ate at Applebee's. Now he's got 2 containers of food, and he's running in the and honestly, I wish I'm zoom in. The dude's got his arm. He's grabbing his arm. I'm gonna pull it up while we're talking. Keep going. I gotta find this. But I honestly,
it's the whole thing is just crazy, and I don't understand it. And then everybody's sitting there. How the fuck did you find that quick?
Because I just.
Hey, he's got his arm.
So his arm is down.
It doesn't look like that fucking guy went. He's got a takeout container.
Dude, I told you it's a takeout container. But all takeout containers. Hang on. Why is this?
I don't know. What is it doing?
Just want to zoom in on it.
Just screenshot it and go look at it.
Let me screenshot it and then I'll zoom in on it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm going to show you guys this picture. I don't know if I can send it to you. It'd probably be easier to send it to you and we can show it up on the screen.
I gotta have it on my.
Hang on.
Is it on your Facebook? Is that what
No, I got it saved now. But anyway, I'm going to pull it up here. I'm going to show them. So this is the picture that every news organization is talking about.
Let's see. I might be able to pull it up.
Let's see. I can't see because you're pulling it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Well, it might work. Just see if it works.
All right, let's see. All right. All right, so you guys can take a look at this. So here's the horse. That the rope that's hanging down is what they're saying is the whip. If you look really close, there is nobody being whipped. He's got his arm down and he's grabbing him by his shirt. Now, if you look in his hands, like I said, there's a container from Applebee's.
He literally has takeout.
And then there's another. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So where the fuck is this guy eating dinner at? And how in the fuck is this guy being whipped by our Border Patrol? I mean, this is the fake news shit that's going on in our country right now. And I'm sick and tired of the narrative of everything being black and white. I don't give a flying fuck what color you are, and I never have. But according to CNN, we're just a bunch of white racist motherfuckers over here. No, we're not. We're not. Go talk to your neighbor. You'll realize that all this stupid shit that they're telling you, it doesn't exist. Let's divide. Anti-mask, masked, black, white, guns, no guns. I mean, it's like, how else can we divide America?
That's what it's all about. They're trying
Let's
to
divide it.
Yeah.
So stop it. Stop being stupid.
Yep.
Go talk to everybody.
Exactly.
And as soon as people realize that white cops are not out there murdering black people at the rate of 500 people a day, which is what CNN tells you, I don't know. But they're going to continue to do it, and these stupid people are going to continue to watch, and they're going to continue to believe it. And I've got some in my own family. Some close as my own mother.
I think we all do.
My own fucking mother.
Stephanie said, "Why I don't watch the news at all." Bowie said, "Chris for president."
Boom.
We're all. Hold on.
I'm in.
We got messed up here with the phone close.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It won't focus on us for some reason. It drives me nuts. There it goes. We were very blurry.
So.
But yeah. So no, that it is. It's just asinine. The whole thing is just ridiculous. Everything that's going on in this country boils back to that too. I mean, like you said, it's all, trying to segregate everybody, trying to separate the races, the neighborhoods, the schools, the
vaccinated, unvaccinated,
unvaccinated, masked and unmasked.
I mean,
it's fucking ridiculous.
So everybody says, "Oh, I follow the science," and even my own mother's like, "Did you get the vaccine?" I said, "Mom, I didn't get the vaccine. Why didn't you get the vaccine?" Because I've already had it twice. And the first time I had it, it sucked for 2 weeks. The second time I had it, it sucked for about 3 days. And I don't know if you guys understand that or not, but I would probably think that natural immunity compared to this shit that they're injecting into people, and honestly, if you got it, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I don't care.
Good for you.
I don't get it. I don't care.
And honestly, I almost, if it was you, I'd probably be like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? But honestly, I'm going to do that to him because I know the guy.
Yeah. But
and honestly, I don't really care if you
most
did.
of my friends are vaccinated.
Yes.
I don't care if you're vaccinated. I care less. But the best part is my friends don't care that I'm not.
Well, did you take your allergy medicine today?
I did, actually.
All right. Well, it's a good thing he took it because my allergies are bad. And if he didn't take his medicine,
it must be bad.
I'd probably be sniffling right now.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because you taking your medicine is what's going to keep me safe from my allergies, right?
Yeah.
That right there is the mentality of the assholes out there that think the vaccine is going to save them because you had it and they have it, but wait a minute, you get the stupidity of it. So.
Always said to look at my phone.
Oh, what did we do? Did we swear too much?
Oh no. He's $20 away from first place in his school right now.
Oh, well, there we go. Let's get on it.
Dang, you guys are awesome.
You know what? If awesome. Every one of these Haitians,
look at that little,
hang on,
look at that little asshole, Ethan.
No,
Ethan's in third.
Stop. I'm gonna put this out there to all the Haitians at the southern border right now who are able to afford these tickets. $1 per person. Donate it to Pew Pew Nation. And that tells me we'd probably be about 30 grand in a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
And then, that's what I'm saying. Guys, help them out.
Dan asked for the link. There's the link, Dan. Thank you guys. Seriously, thank you guys for the donations. Colton loves it. He's going nuts at home, it sounds like, right now.
And the worst part is everybody's saying, don't read it. I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I can't watch the news. I try not to turn it on, but at the same time, I get like my 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's enough to piss me off to the point where I'm like, I can't watch the news anymore because it's just, the stupidity is so bad. There's Bill. What's Bill got to say? Bill, say something.
What the hell? Why did that just post again? That's crazy. I don't know what's happening.
I was reading Bill's comment.
Yeah, where did it
disappeared.
Go? Where the hell did Bill's... What? It literally disappeared.
Well, maybe he deleted it because he probably said Andy's a dick.
No, it's right here. It's on here.
But
it just disappeared up there. What the hell happened?
You're race baiting. What's it say? Your own hook and doing your own hunting in the backwoods. Yeah, fucking politicians are all pieces of shit.
They are all pieces of shit. It's crazy.
And I don't even, honestly, at this point in time, there's like 3 Republicans.
He's doing push-ups and lifting weights.
Who is?
My son.
Oh, because he's pumped.
He's pumping up. Moe, take a video of it, send it to me. I'll show everybody.
Yeah, there you go.
That's freaking hilarious.
Oh, but honestly, guys, our administration that's in there right now, everybody talks about when tyranny happens, we're gonna stand up. And honestly, like I'm at the point right now where like they're gonna say, "What'd you do?" 10 years from now. I posted a few memes on my on my page that said, "Tyranny sucks. Let's stand up against it." No, fuck that. There's something we need to do, and we need to do it now. And we need to stop saying that there's something we're gonna do. Like if it requires, like, I don't know, do I sit there and say, "All right, we're gonna start a chapter right here. We're gonna start meeting every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock in the parking lot right here, and we're gonna get together." Like, I mean, like where do you start out to sit there and say, "Hey, there's 85 plus million." I would even be willing to say 100 million plus. They keep saying, "Oh, there's only 70 some million Americans that aren't vaccinated." I can guarantee you, then it's way more than that. That they're just
yeah.
they're gonna say their numbers that they want to say it. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, like, do we get the buses and do we drive to DC and just drive right through the barriers and be like, all right, get the fuck out. This is what we call a true insurrection.
Yeah.
You're out of
we'll
here.
show you an insurrection.
Like, you're done. Like that bullshit from January 6th that they keep trying to say, oh, this is horrible. Fuck you. You guys let everything that took place over the last year in every major city minus Detroit and didn't say a word about it. But you're going to complain about the fact that you have a couple batshit crazy people that stormed the Capitol. And out of that, honestly, I think a lot of those people were actually liberal left crazy people.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like if I try to put myself in that position. I'm like, all right, here I am at the Capitol. The Capitol Police are inviting us in. Well, shit. Cool.
Yeah,
I'm here. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go check it out. And all of a sudden, you're trespassing and you're getting shot, and you're an insurrectionist. Like I said, where do you need me? When do you need me? How do you need me? And like I said, like everybody's like, what are we gonna do? Like I said, let's start organizing the local chapters, because they were able to create a revolution on horseback and pubs, and they were able to ride from town to town and tell the other people that the redcoats are coming. You have a freaking computer in your pocket.
Yeah.
Stay off of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that other shit. Send your text messages out. Send them to your people and get them together. Start having meetings. Figure out what we are going to do in order to save our country. Now. And everybody, like, people are asking me, like, all the time, like, I get these comments or messages on my thing. I just did a post, okay? Last I checked, it was over 300,000 likes.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, shit. And it was just off some stupid post. It's like, all right, if I can get 300,000 people to do that, let's make a post that says, all right, let's get together. Let's stand together. Let's stop talking about what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and actually do something about it, instead of sitting here watching our southern border just get overrun, watching every city, watching anything that happens anywhere in our country, and you're sitting here watching it and you're going, man, this sucks. What are we going to do? And that's it. Like, honestly, like, I mean, I consider myself a pretty patriotic person. And I'm kind of at a loss right now, because I want to get together. I want to stand up for this. I want to do something. Oh, I'm too busy. My kids got soccer and baseball. I gotta run to school tomorrow. I got an appointment tomorrow. You know, it's like that. No, that's not what's happening. We need to do something.
Yeah.
And it needs to happen now.
Yeah.
So
we got to figure out something. That's for sure. Jack, what's going on?
Bill's in.
Bill is in. Let's make a mark. Agreed. There's
Bill.
Brian. Brian just joined us.
I mean, I'm in it, man. And honestly, if you guys have my email, my cell phone number. Oh shit, I'll put it up on the screen. Send me text messages. Like, what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna meet? If you want me, I mean, I'll even start like a local Detroit chapter of Patriots, and we'll start having we're gonna get together. What are we gonna do? Well, I don't know. Like I said, if it takes us I don't know. I really don't.
You know, it does. It's going to take something, because that's the thing, is it's so stupid. Like, all these groups, so like, I've been part of the Second Amendment March in Michigan, down in Lansing, for 4 years now, I think. And I've given them all kinds of media coverage, everything else. I had no idea that the Second Amendment March was tomorrow. I run the biggest Facebook firearms group in Michigan, out of Michigan, and they never posted once on my group. They never messaged me to let me know. I had no idea. So I asked the person that runs the Second Amendment March today, I messaged her on Facebook, and I'm like, what's up with the march? I never even knew this was going on. You guys haven't advertised at all. Oh, with everything going on, we just don't want the negative publicity. where you can't get any publicity, you can't get anything, you can't get any support if you're afraid of somebody being negative towards you.
No, so
it's the Second Amendment march. Who gives a fuck if people are pissed off that they're not wearing masks down there and shit?
My point is, if we need to start, like, okay, so the Million Man March. Okay, let's just use that term.
Yeah.
All right? If we need to do and show them the 85 million man, women, and you know what? Honestly, I'm not even going to include any other non-binary shit because we know who we are. You're either a man or a woman. You got a penis or you don't. Show up, 85 million man march. Honestly, that's probably going to be what it takes. And if you're telling me it's taking place this next weekend, I'm canceling what I've got going on, and I am. I'll go buy a bus.
There you go.
We're just
pick them up on the way.
Fuck, if we can find it, we'll find some company. Yeah, he does it. We'll find some company here. We'll start sending out tweets to all these people saying, "Hey, yeah, we want you guys to go down there and change out of your outfits and start throwing frozen water bottles at the cops." I mean, have any of you guys watched what's going on in Australia?
Oh God.
So, I'm a cop, retired. I watched video today of Australians who said that they had enough, and they started chasing after the cops. So the video that I saw, I only had a little tidbit of it, but they were chasing after the cop cars. The cops were there to stop them from protesting. People had enough. They all turned at once, and now all the cops had to leave. And everybody's saying, what a bunch of assholes. And I'm sitting there going, no, not necessarily. Because maybe those cops are outreaching and overreaching and doing stuff that they're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I only saw a 30-second video. But I'm not going to make a judgment on that video. But at the same time, I'm going to say maybe those cops are overreaching. And they're in the wrong, and these people have had enough, and they're fed up. That's what's going to happen here, and I feel bad for any of our officers who are going to stand up and sit there and try to enforce any of these. Okay, let's just say the word mandate. Mandate. Not law. No, it's not law. It's not law. It has nothing to do with law. None of it's law. All this crap. Like, honestly, I did not wear a mask from day one till now. And I didn't stay home. I went out shopping every day.
Yep.
I was everywhere.
I almost made it a point to go out.
And everybody says, "Oh, there's facial recognition technology and all the cameras." Good. They're gonna know that I'm one of the assholes that's not gonna stand up to their bullshit. Fuck you. I'm not doing it.
I'll smile for the camera.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
No. And it's like I said, I didn't lose my guns in a boating accident. Didn't do it. Mine are at my house. You want them? Come and get them.
Yeah, good luck.
And that's it. It's plain and simple. And that's where I'm at right now. And I'm done with everything that's going on in my country. And as a veteran, I'm no better than anybody else. I don't have any more patriotism than anybody else watching this. But I do have a little bit of the ability to say, yeah, I wrote a check at one point in time where I said my life is off. Like, I'm done. I give my life to my country. That oath still stands. And I never thought that I would actually be to the point where I'm not protecting my country. I'm protecting my family from my country.
From your country, exactly.
I never thought that I would ever have to be in that position. And as an American veteran, makes me sick. Obviously, you can tell now. Shit, my voice is actually starting to, I'm shaking right now because it makes me that to my core.
It's crazy.
So, as Americans, I mean, I wish I had the outreach. Like, let's say Tucker Carlson here in about 6 minutes. He's going to be on.
Yeah.
And I wish I did. I wish I could sit there and say to America, like, let's do something about this. But I'm starting here. Let's do something. And reach out to me. Like I said, email. Tell me what ideas you have. And we'll go from there. I'm in. Like, you tell me where you want me, and I'm in it.
Agreed. Let's do it. We gotta do something.
All right, people.
There's not gonna be a freaking country anymore.
No.
All right, let's change it up here. Let's give away some American shit.
All right.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
We got them all fired up. Let's give them some American-made good shit.
All right, hunting season's coming up.
It is.
It is. Today is the solstice, right? Am I wrong? 21st?
Sure.
Okay. So, from now on, the days are going to start getting shorter until the spring solstice, whatever. I'm not that big on it, but yeah, so I don't know if 22nd, I'm off. So it was yesterday. So, but yeah, it's hunting season. Everybody's getting ready for hunting season, so we're giving away some hunting stuff. We got some pretty cool stuff. What should we do? A package? You want to do a couple? Like do?
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do a package.
All right. Do a package deal.
Leather stamped deer hat, and then our bow hunter shirt. Oh, let me see. There it is.
You got it.
All right. So, disclaimer. Anybody who wins this shirt, it says on here, 100% cotton. It's a tri-blend. It's got a bunch of these.
It's a damn lie.
It is a lie. So if you're allergic to any materials and you win this, give it to somebody else because it's not 100% cotton.
It is a tri-blend.
And because of the regulations with everything, this was a misprint. And we have a box of them that we have sitting around that we could just throw away like they wanted us to. Or I could say, hey, if you guys want a pretty cool shirt and I wear them, I don't care if it says 100% cotton on it, but we're giving this away.
Brian, you must not be banned because I see your comment, buddy.
Yeah, I think I'm still banned. Anyway.
All right, so let's
we're giving this away. We're going to pick a number between 1 and 50.
150?
I see, look at that. You give me a little bit of room to talk here.
I'll let you do 50.
Shit.
All right, so if you're new to Pew Pew Nation, the way we do these giveaways, we give away shit every week, 74 weeks in a row. We've given away, I wish I knew how much we gave away. It's got to be upwards of $10,000 worth of shit. with the big giveaways.
Remember last time I told you? I said stop talking.
Well, it's not.
I'm joking around. I'm joking. I'm joking around.
We've given away ammo. We've given away shirts. We've given away coolers. We've given away tumblers. What else do we give away? We give away holsters.
Lots of shit.
We've given away lights, glasses, ear protection. We've given away a lot of shit. So we are giving away more shit. But we do this every week. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and all through the show we give stuff away. So make sure, if you're new, the way we do these giveaways, we're going to say start, and you're going to start guessing a number 1 through 50. Normally it's 1 through 100. Chris is impatient, so we'll just roll with it.
I ain't impatient.
1 through 50.
I just want to give away more shit, that's all.
There we go. And when you guess, like if you guess number 7, you're going to guess number 7, exclamation point, period, A, whatever, afterwards. And the reason that we do that is it beats Facebook's algorithms where they like try to say that you're spamming us because you're sending us a bunch of numbers. And keep guessing as many times as you want until we say stop and we have a winner. So when you see start pop up on your screen, start guessing 1 through 50. Brian, we did give away a pistol brace. That's how much shit we give away on the show. That's pretty badass, really. That's why our fans are the best. They give back as well.
Hell yeah.
I wonder if Colton's in first place yet. I'll have to check it in a second.
I don't know.
Kyle Peterson's watching too. What's up, Kyle? Oh. Kyle plays on Team Freedom Fatigues.
Nice.
Or what are we calling us? Freedom Fuckers?
That's what your favorite name. You can call yourself. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Any of you guys fat? You can be the fat.
We're all fat.
The fat. Well, isn't it usually what happens when you get to be like 40?
Yeah, exactly. It's beer league hockey.
Yeah.
So we're all fat and out of shape.
You just call yourselves fat fuckers.
The fat fuckers. Keep guessing 1 through 50.
Oh, man.
1 through 50. Zach is guessing. Stephanie's guessing. Brian's guessing. Eric. Angela.
I don't know if I can taste this, but I want to see what I can taste. smell back
No.
at all. None. So like you could
Because
like
I've been
you
farting
could
the whole time.
you could actually probably shit your pants and I wouldn't even know.
I've been farting like crazy the
So
entire time.
one of the negative things of COVID is you can't smell or taste. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, we do got.
We got one.
I see it.
As I'm talking
Stop
about smelling and
guessing.
tasting. Can't
Stop
smell.
guessing.
But I'm gonna taste this and see if I can taste your
Let's
beef
this.
jerky.
Trying to taste my beef.
Eat your meat.
Who was it?
Uh,
Forgot it already.
Eating your meat.
He's eating my meat. I forgot
All
who
right.
it was.
Wait a minute. We got another one.
Oh,
Find the first one.
that's all it's showing me.
All right.
Why the
That's the
fuck
first
is
one.
that all it's showing me?
You got the first one.
Hold on, let me see what's happening.
Looks like we have a double picker here, but we got to just make sure we go back.
Picker.
We got a double picker.
Double picker. Hold on. Let's see what I got on my phone here.
Apparently.
You taste it?
No.
No?
Kind of sucks, cause like, but you know what though? I've noticed that like when I get full, I quit eating.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah,
why
'cause
do
you're
I, like,
this
well, I
doesn't
can't even taste it, so
good
like, why would I
anymore.
eat anymore? So like, from now on, remember that if you're like overweight, just get COVID, and then you'll lose it because you can't taste shit.
Alright, well, the first one I see said stop right there. Why is it not showing me? That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's who it was.
It was.
That's who we both saw.
Angela Garrett. Angela Garrett. Angela Garrett. Anyway,
Angela?
sorry guys, we had to go back and make sure that we didn't have somebody guess it beforehand. We went back and checked. Angela, good job. Congratulations, you got yourself a. And let me know what size too. It
Yeah,
doesn't have
let
to-
us know.
Like this one.
Shoot me a message with if anybody that wins anything today. Shoot me a message after the show with your name, email address, the size that you need if you want a shirt, and your mailing address. So don't put it on here. Send it to me personally. Congratulations, Angela.
Yes.
Angela Garrett.
All right.
You want to give something else away, or are we going to talk? Let's talk about something. Then we'll talk. All right. So this one's going to be quick. This is just this article I found earlier. Everybody's heard about bump stocks, right? 2018, Trump fucked us all and decided to ban bump stocks because of was it the Vegas shooting? Is that the one?
I think the Vegas shooting had a lot to do with it because, like, before that, I mean, I knew what it was before that, but I think that brought it to the forefront where people are like, what?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the,
Yeah, like,
it's
whoa,
kind of
whoa,
like,
wait,
it's
what
kind of
is
like the crank that you
Yeah.
can sit there and just go like
Yeah.
this and it fires your gun
Yeah.
repeatedly.
So, if you're not familiar with a bump stock, what a bump stock does, it does not turn your gun into a fully automatic killing machine. It aids you.
Yes.
It aids you, the shooter, in shooting quicker.
Oh.
So
See, CNN
faster
told me that
follow-up
it
shots.
was evil.
So really, what it does is it forces you to reset the trigger while you're still pulling the trigger, pretty much. So. Since 2018, the ATF has been collecting bump stocks. People have been turning bump stocks in legitimately.
First off,
And they have a
wait a minute.
warehouse.
Just wait.
Yeah.
If you're watching this and you turned anything in, shame on you.
You're an idiot.
No, I mean maybe they had a lapse in judgment.
Maybe.
But anyway, my
So
opinion,
either way, so the bump stocks 2018. So the ATF literally has a warehouse of bump stocks with everybody that turned them in. They're tagged. They have their name on them. Because this is not.
These are shirts in these boxes.
Yeah, right.
Bump stock.
Because this is not actually. Everybody thought that it was like done and over. It was banned, illegal to have bump stocks. You can't have them anymore. Well, it technically has been being fought in courts since 2018. So they can't destroy the bump stocks if it is deemed unconstitutional and reversed. They have to return all the bump stocks to the people that turned them in. So this is this happened in a military court. military court overturned a Marine's conviction. So there was a Marine Corps guy that was convicted of having a machine gun, in possession of a machine gun, which he had a bump stock on his AR, and they pressed charges on him, arrested him, said that he had a machine gun. So he's been fighting it in court, and he retained ownership of the bump stock on Monday. They won the court battle, and the prosecutors argued that it was a machine gun, and he won, saying that it was not a machine gun because they ruled unanimously that a bump stock is not defined as a machine gun under existing law. Are you trying to type?
Yeah, can I? Oh, no. Sorry.
No, you can type.
All right. I was responding to Bill. Anyway, keep talking.
All right. So they said that a machine that is not a machine gun.
Yeah, never mind. I'll talk about it.
All right, we'll talk about it in a second. Because the definition of the ATF's definition of a machine gun does not match that of a bump stock. Just like the rare breed trigger doesn't match that of a machine gun. A pistol brace doesn't match that of any ruling that they have out there.
So, but when you say rare breed trigger, okay, what I was going at, there's a company that at one point in time we were looking at doing some stuff with. It was called GAT Crank, GATCRANK, and it is a device that you put on and you spin it around.
Yep, I've seen them.
So I mean that would be, I don't know what you would consider that to be, some sort of, but like at one, they were saying at one point in time that they were trying to make it.
So even that device, it cannot be classified as a machine gun, because the way that a machine gun is defined, I don't remember the exact wording. I should have printed it out so I could have it, but it's a firearm that fires more than one round with a single pull of the trigger. What that Gatling crank thing does is it literally is pushing the trigger.
You're just doing this, and yes, if you guys are watching this, I don't endorse them in any way, shape, or form. I'm not a sponsor of theirs in any way, shape, or form. At some point in time, when we were first doing advertising, they came up as a company that we were going to do something with, and I realized what they were.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's what that is. That's kind of cool. And then I was like, oh, the ATF is going to have fun with this.
Yeah.
And I've watched the videos, but I like the name of the company is called GAT Crank. And,
yeah, it's something like that.
So if you guys go buy them, cool for you.
But it's not.
Any good.
But again, it can't be defined as a machine gun per the definition of a machine gun, because
I'm not
it's.
sure if Bill or Brian needs several of those if he's talking about the Gatling guns or.
Oh yeah, Gatling guns. He needs several.
I do. Too.
Everybody should have those. Yeah.
I agree with Dick. I don't like bump stocks that waste ammunition.
Waste ammunition, exactly. I'm not a fan of bump stocks either.
I mean,
but
I guess
I'm a fan of constitutional rights.
I guess if I'm throwing down cover fire, and I can throw down a lot more of it because ammo's not an issue. Yeah, I don't mind.
So here's the thing: if the Vegas shooter had bump stocks on his rifles, he actually handicapped himself. He took out 46 or 48 people in a crowd of thousands of people. So if you really break it down and think about what a bump stock does, it increases your rate of fire. It also decreases your accuracy because you're shooting faster. If he had a vantage point like he supposedly had and took the shots that he was taking, single shots, actually aiming, looking through a scope.
And he was doing 5.56, 2.23,
Yeah.
right? So like the difference, so I don't know if anybody's ever fired. Like let's just see, we'll go 7.62. You go fully auto on that, it's gonna want to do.
It's moving all over the place.
It wants to go.
It
basically wants to ride up and fly over your shoulder.
If he wanted to kill more people, he would have not used a bump stock and actually aimed.
Yeah, honestly,
But either way,
my 270 bolt action, 6 rounds. Reloading that, I got mags for it. Like you could have, that's to me, my 270 is a 500-yard gun that I feel comfortable with 500 yards all day, every day, and I can guarantee he wasn't 500 yards away.
So this case, the U.S. Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals decided last March, actually, that the 2018 ATF ruling that went after bump stocks was actually not done properly, pretty much. They didn't go through the proper channels to create a new definition, and their new definition that they made without the proper channels was actually contradictory of the NFA's actual laws pertaining to machine guns, or the definitions, the verbiage pertaining to machine guns. So pretty much that whole thing went down. This dude, Alcazar is the guy's name, who won his bump stock back. The bump stock does not meet the definition of a machine gun under the NFA, and therefore was not a violation of Article 83, 107, 134 of the Uniform Code for Military Justice. So pretty much, they said that there's already courts looking at this. This isn't talked about, but there's plenty of courts out there that have already been looking at this. March 2021, 3-judge panel, 6th Circuit Court of Appeals struck down the ATF's ban on bump stocks. Although the ATF website still characterizes bump stocks as machine guns on their website. So,
but it doesn't meet the definition of what they say.
It doesn't meet the definition.
Oh yeah, wait a minute.
Because this is what the ATF does.
So this is what they're going to say, but it doesn't meet the definition.
Yep. So this is what the ATF does, though. We've talked about this a million times. The ATF is about the most useless government organization that we have.
What about HHS?
They all are.
Honestly. How about the FDA?
How
about the FBI?
Well, the ATF's worse.
Just
because they don't define stuff.
I don't know. I think the FBI.
FBI is pretty bad too.
I think if you can name a government organization,
if it has a government organization,
they suck.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Okay.
So anyway,
but the ATF is freaking useless. They make these They make these rulings.
That's our president.
Not following. Yeah. Not following the rules of how to make a ruling. And then this is what we get, is these unclear laws and unclear definitions of all this BS that we don't have a clue what is legal, what's not legal anymore. So it's just like the rare breed triggers. Those are falling under the same NFA stuff where they are trying to say that's a machine gun, which it is not a machine
pistol,
gun.
AR, not pistol.
Yeah,
I mean, like their definitions of guns, honestly, it just goes to show you that they're run by.
I wish I had that ATF video still.
The AFT one?
Yeah, do you remember that one I had?
No.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I'll play the ATF. My ATF video is fantastic.
Excuse me. Must be tired.
Must be tired. Where's my videos? Let's see here. Yeah, the ATF is a freaking joke. That's all there is to it. Government agencies. Hold on. I'm trying to find this video to show you guys. You guys have seen it before, but it's awesome. It's a fantastic video. There it is. All right. Let's play this. We'll take a little break and play the ATF video.
Hey guys, Richard Brzee here. Thanks all for coming out. Special thanks to the NRA for letting us do this. You know, we couldn't do our jobs without them doing their jobs, and they do a great job of supporting us, and they always have. And so we really like them, and we appreciate them bringing you all here to listen to our speech. All right, so first off, we're the ATF, and we're going to be explaining how simple gun laws are. Click. What you are going to be learning in this presentation is 1. Why are gun owners such crybabies? The law isn't hard, you're just not believing hard enough. Get harder with me, Agent Richard Brzee. All right, first slide here. Click. We're going to talk about pistols. Look at that. It's very simple. It's a pistol. Everybody knows what a pistol is, and that's a pistol. Click. Look at this. This isn't a pistol. This is an AOW. I see that it kind of looks like a pistol, but it's clearly not a pistol. Click. Who made this PowerPoint? That's a pistol. Also a pistol. Apparently, don't need a tax stamp for that one. Click. All right. Let's go back. Click. Okay, so this one's a pistol. Next. Click. This one's a rifle, apparently. This is a rifle. Oh, because it has a stock. It's got a shoulder thing in the back there, so this one's a rifle. Let's just move on. Next. All right, so here we got a rifle. As you can see, everything's in there. It's 14 and a half inch barrel that's been pinned to 16. Got a nice banana clip. Perfect rifle. Click. Well, this looks like the same. What's different here? All right, this is an SBR. This is illegal. You'll go straight to jail for this one. Pay your $200 tax stamp or go straight to jail. Hold on, we're going to go back again and see the difference between this one and the previous one. Click. All right, so this one's a rifle. Click. This one's an SBR. All right, moving on. Next. This one's a pistol. All right, let's go back. Click. This one's a SBR. Click. This one's a pistol. This one's a pistol. Looks like it's fine. Everything's fine with it. You can have this. No tax stamp. All right, let's move on. Next. Click. This one is an AOW. Yep, this was an AOW. Straight to jail on this one. Click. Well, this looks this. All right, let's go back. Click. All right, this one's an AOW. It's in red. You go to jail for it. Next. This one is not an AOW. Oh, the grips are different. See, the grip's a little bit different. That makes a big difference, apparently. 10 years in prison for that little grip thing there. Next. All right, so here we got a rifle. Pretty much the same rifle we've been looking at this whole time. That's great. Everything's legal there. Next. Click. And now it's a machine gun. All right, so let's go back. Click. Let's go forward. Click. Yeah, these are the same gun, but it used to be a rifle, but now it's a machine gun because we said it's a machine gun now. So, all right, moving on. Making this easy for you guys. Next. Oh, this isn't a rifle or a pistol. This is just a gun. These are called Title I firearms for those of you who aren't in the know. Pretty simple stuff here. Next. Okay, now it's a short-barreled shotgun. Yep, that's a short-barreled shot. All right, we're moving on. Shoelaces. Those are good. Next. And they're a machine gun. Yeah, you know, I've been working for the ATF for a while, and that's a real thing. You can really have shoelaces be machine guns, and that's why we determined that shoelaces can, in fact, be machine guns. That's just something that we do down here. It's how we get things done. Next. All right, so if you got any questions, now would be the time to ask. If you do have any questions after that very informative demonstration and PowerPoint I just gave, you're probably just a criminal, and, well, you should probably just go to jail.
That's right. All right, so that is that's the ATF. It's pretty easy.
And the funny thing is that that video is like a joke. Like, I mean, that's what's the sad part
is. It is, but it's so true.
But it's a spoof. But it's truth.
It is.
Truth. The truth. I mean, it is, and that's the sad part about any government agency that's in control of anything.
That is crazy.
All they're gonna do is fuck it up. So.
Eric said he loves those shoelace guns.
I got a shoelace machine.
Sam said nice mug. Which mug? Your mug?
Probably this
Must be your mug.
Unless he's talking about this mug.
That's not a nice mug. Come on. Oh, now everybody's blind. Why are you so shy? Did you fucking wax that thing?
Shit. I just shaved it.
You waxed that shit last night.
Have you ever seen I don't know.
Dan said funny because it's true. It is funny. I love that video.
It is funny because it's true, but at the same time, it's not funny.
Well, let's give some away.
How about
We were worked up today. Let's give some away. Who wants to win some shit? We need some likes. You gonna give your mug away?
No, fuck no.
Let's see some likes and love. By the way, Colton is $20 away from taking over first place. So if you guys can donate, I'll post the link again before the day's up here. $20, he'll be in first place. Probably won't stay there because people are gonna keep donating and stuff. But hey, he's at least up there. So if you guys can donate a couple bucks to his fun run, get him in first place, and fuck Ethan.
Yeah, douche.
Let's say it again. All right, let's give something away here. What's going on?
I'll put it in the other pocket.
Bam! There's 20.
Colton, if you're watching, you just made it. Boom.
Eric said you'll make that girl cry.
What girl?
Ethan, I guess. Ethan's kind of a girl.
I don't know. I honestly feel bad. He's probably like, I saw his parents in line today. I saw, like, they got out of their car, had to help them get into their seat, and everybody's sitting there, and the lines are backed up down the road for a mile, and they're sitting there giving them hugs and kisses, and giving them their snacks so they can have their snack on their 2-minute ride home around the corner into Axford Acres.
Yeah,
Eric, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Eric at?
Yeah.
Hey, Eric. Yeah, they all live in your neighborhood.
They all do.
Yeah,
All
and
those
they're all
idiots.
stupid. Every single one of those people at Springfield.
Oh, Stephanie was talking about Eric was talking about the girl in first place.
Oh, I'm
There's
talking
a
about.
girl in first place above him. I don't know what her name
I'm
is.
talking about the stupid people at Spring Mills Elementary School that don't know how to drive.
Yeah, there are stupid
And,
people. God, they're stupid people.
And the beauty of it is, though, I go there, telling myself.
Meredith.
I need to be
Meredith's in
calm.
first.
All right, well, Meredith is.
Well, now Meredith and Colton are technically tied for first with this 20. I don't know how to transport that into the computer, but we'll figure that one out later.
Just figure it out. All I know is
we're gonna give some shit away. Let's
giving
give some
another
away.
shirt away,
Is that what we're giving away?
and if you are dropping your kids off at Spring Mills Elementary School, and you honestly, the sign even says pull to the farthest point forward.
Yeah.
But you stop.
There's an
You
arrow.
stop
Yeah,
back because your poor little 6-year-old can't walk 6 feet in the rain, and then I got to drive around you and cut you off, and I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna put my trailer hitch right on your front bumper so you can't pull out, and then I'm gonna park my car and I'm gonna walk into the school and just check things out, and then I'm gonna come back out and be like, what?
What happened?
Just like you, everybody else in this stupid frickin' line. Anyway.
All right. What are we
Nothing
giving
like
away?
another hunting shirt. Why
Another
not,
hunting
right?
shirt? All right.
Yeah, same shirt.
One more of the 100% cotton that are actually tri-blends.
Tri-blend
The liar shirt.
hunting shirt.
We're gonna rename it.
It's like,
What is it?
check it out.
Here's my impression of Chris showing you guys a shirt. You guys see it over there?
Check out the shirt. It's free.
All right.
Anyway, you saw what it is.
When you
know what
guys
it's
see
about.
start, you're gonna start guessing 1 through 100 this time.
All right, 1 through.
100.
Actually, for Andy's sake, we're gonna do 1 through 1,000, but stop at 100.
Shit.
But stop at 100.
All right, that works.
So we're doing
I like
1
it.
through 1,000.
So if you're new,
Do not go over 100.
I saw a couple newer people on here. Make sure you guys are guessing as many times you want. Start guessing 1 through 100. Throw a exclamation point at A, Q, P, F, whatever.
F, and if you're really doing, we're doing 1 through 1,000, but you're probably good just going between 50 and 100. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right.
I got
So
let's see if they got it.
don't waste your time in anything between 1 and 50. Just saying, Stephanie, with your 26B, and Eric with his 49Q, and then we'll see here.
Keep guessing 1 through 100. Don't guess under 50. Did I do that right?
No, you're right. Anything between and I was making fun of people that guessed between 1 and 50. So, but I like Angela just won and guessed 44. So
We got a winner.
yeah. Oh, we do.
Got a wiener. I mean a winner,
He's probably a wiener.
probably.
Do we know this guy?
I don't know.
I don't know the name. Is that a girl? It could be a girl or a guy. I don't know,
It's
man.
a girl.
Because like my wife's name is Ryan. So, like honestly, if Ryan was on here and she said something, I'd be like, yeah, that dude just won a shirt.
It's a girl.
I don't know. Maybe that's like
Maybe that's
that
not
could
a
be
girl.
that could be like his girlfriend.
Okay.
Anyway, Sam.
Well, no, it's a girl because I do know who Sam is.
Oh,
so.
well then, Sam, you are a full-blown woman and just won a shirt. And there we go. He knows who you are.
Sam, congratulations, Sam.
Not a man.
Not a man. What the hell happened today? Sam took my CPL class. She's a badass.
I know that, but like I said, my wife's name.
badass.
I already understand the fact that people like a lot of people like. So Ryan, my wife, will respond to an email, but she responds to emails. These guys come back at her like vulgar, talking about like boobs and butts and like they come back at her like they're just another dude to a dude, and she's like, they have no idea that I'm a girl.
Super not a man.
There you go. All right, Sam.
So is that like Superman but not a man?
Nah, it's good.
Super not a man.
Bill just thinks he's still got a chance to win.
Sam, I don't know if you've ever watched us, but we make fun of everybody's name. I'm sorry. It's just what we do. It's what Chris does. Zatch is on here still. Dan, Taco.
Well, that's fine.
Zachow.
And the thing is too, you know, we told people too, Sam.
Bill, we're done guessing right now.
Yeah, and if you're offended, then you're at the wrong show. So
that's true.
Honestly, if we're making fun of you, we like you.
Yes. So congratulations, Sam, on winning the shirt.
Yeah, just let us know size. Send your information to Andy. And
two genders. I'm not a man. That makes me a woman. Bam! I love Sam. That is 100% true. There's two genders. She doesn't.
I think we've talked about that a little bit.
She doesn't have male parts. That means that she is a female. All right, let's talk about this gun that I have not opened.
By the way, he's not lying. Like, he showed me this when I walked in here. He says, hey, this came in the mail. I haven't even looked at it yet. And at that moment, I said, let's look at it.
Yeah.
And see what's in there before we open it on the air. But then I'm like, no, that's not true. That's not reality TV.
No.
So you're watching true reality TV, because this is legit never been opened.
Nope.
Well, at some point in time, they put the gun in there.
So I got home. I was in a rush because I was running super late. I had to grab my computer and run out. I noticed that a package came from Springfield Armory. I know what gun it is because I know what I was expecting for them to send me. But I did not know is I have not seen it. I haven't actually opened it. I literally grabbed the case and I was like, oh, yeah, let's go. Ran out the door. Came here. Made that noise and everything. So I'm going to open it. Show you guys the... Hey, watch. They forgot to put the gun in there.
Just a big dog. They can hear it because your mics are on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to whisper, and they probably said, he just said dildo.
I'm going to laugh at you.
It's a bag full of dicks.
Bag full of dicks. So this is the Springfield Armory XDM Elite. See, look, I didn't even pull the chamber indicator outlet. Look at it. That's how I can tell you that I have not messed with this gun yet. Get out of there. Stupid little red thing. Clear.
Clear.
Alright. So this is the XDM Elite from Springfield Armory. They stopped doing it. Thank God. Springfield does not say grip zone on there anymore. God, that was so stupid. So I am personally not a fan of the XD series of guns from Springfield.
Tell me why.
I'm not a fan of them because they are a giant block of gun. They're just a blocky. I've never shot that well for me. They just don't feel good in my hands.
You know what? Even looking at it, doesn't look right in your hands.
No, it just doesn't.
I haven't held it yet. Watching him hold it.
I hate the safety, plastic bubbly safety. But I do have to say, the XDM Elite does give me a little bit more excitement than the regular XDM.
See it.
So, one thing I really like.
It's extended.
20 rounds. 20 round capacity. You can hold it. It's got yeah, I hate that. It is optics ready, which is nice. The reason I have this gun is because I am putting a GSL suppressor on this gun for an article that I'm doing, and I decided I wanted to try. I'm going to give the XD another chance.
Yeah, it's heavy. You could throw it at somebody.
Doesn't it? Just doesn't.
I'm trying to see like
so
we had the. I'm done with the ammo. I'm out of ammo. I'm like.
We had the FN. We had the FNX 45 tactical, and we both were like drooling on it, right?
Yeah.
This is the same size gun, just a 9mm. It's really about the same size gun. It's actually a little bit bigger on the grip panel.
There's something.
But it's just not. It's not the same. But what is nice about this gun is it is.
It's a gun.
It's a gun.
It's a gun.
So let's read some specs on this thing. It's a 4.5-inch hammer forged steel barrel, steel slide, polymer grips. It does not have a fiber optic front on this model. They're liars on this website.
Sons of bitches. Sons of bitches.
1.5-inch grip width. And I think that's one of the things that really throws me off on these things because I don't have big hands. It does come with two 20 round magazines, 29 ounces. That is actually, so this is not the right specs because that barrel is different too. That's why it has the different sights. This has a threaded barrel for the suppressor. So, but it has an MSRP. What's that?
What's the reasoning for that?
Suppressor height.
So they put
So
that
when
on
the
there
can is
for
on
the
there,
suppressor.
I'll be able
Alright.
to still see iron sights over.
All right. Well,
So they actually will come in handy when I have a can on the front of that thing.
all right.
It has an MSRP of only $590, which is not too bad.
You can just screw your suppressor right on there. It's already ready to
Yeah.
go.
So let me see. Hold on, because that is not. I pulled up the XD, but that is not the right Elite because this is a threaded barrel model. So can you see? That's the one right there that guy's holding. That not cop. That dude is so not a police officer.
He looks like a mechanic.
He does. Why is this?
He's not even an army guy. He's a diesel engine repairman. He repairs diesel engines. I mean, he's not a cop.
All right, here we go. XDM Elite. Where the fuck is the Elite? Well, I can't find it. So
I don't know. I've held some guns in my hand.
Either way.
I like, and I'll be honest, I love it because it's a gun and it's in my hand.
Yeah, I like all guns.
And all around, hell, I'll shoot it.
All right.
See.
I'm definitely going to shoot it. I'm definitely going to try it out. Like I said, I've just never been a fan of the XD series of guns, but this is the Elite. This is the top notch. It has a... This is the first time I pulled the trigger on it.
I was just waiting for it to go bang.
It's got a okay. It's pretty short reset. It's not bad. The trigger feels okay on it. Usually the triggers on these things really suck. So, hold on, let me show them. So here's a reset. Here's the trigger I'm going to pull with my thumb so you can see. Maybe not.
15 pounds of pressure.
Oh, I have to have my fucking hand on the stupid... God. Alright, it's not... it's got a little bit of... There we go. It's got a little bit of take up there. And then it hits that wall. Decent break. We'll hold that back. Re-rack that slide. And then you guys can see the reset. It's got a weird... It's a click there. That's not reset.
No.
Nope. Oh, it did reset.
No shit.
But it's got a second click. It's like a...
Weird.
I don't understand.
I've never had a double click reset.
You hear that?
Yeah, I do. So
Here, hold on. Can you guys hear this? I'll put it by the microphone. It's got a double reset for some reason.
I heard it.
You couldn't hear it that good that
I did,
time.
I
Hold on.
heard it.
Let me see. There it goes.
Yep. Now
2 clicks. Why? I don't get it. It's got a nice magwell on it. Nice flared magwell. Easy reloads. The XDs are super easy to tear down. All you got to do is flip that little guy over like that, and then drop your slide, and it comes right off the gun. So they are nice to take down.
yeah.
But I don't know. It's just not a gun that really excites me. Usually I'm excited about guns. This one is
give it
just,
to your guys over there at your shop. Have them do some new stifling on the hand grip.
Yeah, that's
redo
one
it.
of the things I really hate is this grip.
And
The grip
another
is
thing,
what
like what you
just
just
not-
tried to show, the only reason I think like that safety that's on there would ever come in handy is if like somebody, as a cop or something, grabbed your gun and you kind of safety was at? I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out, like, what good is that going to do me? All right, dude's got my gun. At this point in time, I'm pushing that in and I'm firing. I'm not going to wait to be like, oh, I'm going to take my hand off and get my gun back.
Yeah.
No, I'm shooting the asshole.
Yeah.
That's trying to get my gun out of my hand.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess I don't see any point in having a safety on a gun. And that's just me. My safety is me. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. I'm not a big fan of
no,
it. I mean, with that said, I do love 1911. It's my favorite handgun ever. And it really is a 1911 beaver tail safety. But a 1911 one, it barely protrudes from the frame. It's metal. I just don't like polymer.
I don't know,
But
and I'm not a
Again.
I'm not a big fan of a safety. I'm not a safety fan.
I have not shot this, so we will judge it when I shoot it.
Yeah,
And I'm going to put a suppressor on it, so instantly
it's
it
badass.
goes up a
Yeah,
bunch of
it's
notches.
already like, dude, that's badass. Why? Well, it's a gun.
It's a
number
gun.
one. Number two, it's got a suppressor. You're like, all right,
Suppressed.
cool. All right.
Yeah.
Number three,
It's a gun.
it's a gun. So, I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna complain about any gun.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
It's just not my. It wouldn't be my first choice. But for $590, you probably find these things for $450 all over the place. Not that bad. So, Dan asked XDM versus Hellcat. Ugh, it's not even a comparison. Hellcat is like it's okay. So the Hellcat, there's a car called the Hellcat, right? It's like top notch, fast ass sports car, muscle car on the market right now. Be like buying a Hellcat or like, should I buy this Nissan Altima or a Hellcat or a Toyota Tacoma or a Toyota? What's the little Toyota? Toyota.
Camera.
Damn it.
I know.
What's a little shitty car like a Honda Civic or a Hellcat? That's the difference between an XDM and a Hellcat.
Chevy Volt. Hellcat.
Yeah, exactly. That's the difference between an XDM and a Hellcat. Seriously, the Hellcat is a fantastic little gun. Excellent concealed carry gun. It is not bulky. It's not heavy. It's not like so the XDM or the XD. Which one did he ask about? The XDM. So the XDM, they do have smaller XDMs, obviously, not this monster. But the XDM, the smaller XDMs, have the same freaking slide. So think about that. That's how thick these damn things are. That's why I don't like them. They're like bricks. Like if we had a nail in this table right now, I would just pound it in with the damn gun because it's just like a giant brick in your hands. That's the only reason I don't like it. Dick said Honda Civic versus Hellcat Red Eye. Exactly. That's exactly what the difference is between an XDM versus a Hellcat. If you asked me any day of the week, would I take the XDM or the Hellcat? If I was given one, it's going to be the Hellcat. If I was buying one, it's still going to be the Hellcat, no matter what. I just don't like XDMs. It's just the Springfield XD package has just been my least favorite handgun of all times. It just has. I just don't like it. But I have one,
And if
so
you
we're
put a
going to see
suppressor
how it
on
runs. And it's going to be suppressed, and it's going to be badass. I will say the XDM Elites serrations, they're nice. They're not so aggressive. Great press checks. It's not too bad in that aspect.
That's what Dick said.
My wife's XDM had trouble from the time it was new. Most of them do. We'll see if this one does too. Mike's on here. What's up, Mike? He said leave my XD alone.
Hey, Mike, your
He's
XD
got
sucks.
Yeah, he's got a little XD, and even he'll tell you his XD sucks.
All right. We're not gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I won't leave it alone because his has a cool paint job on it, but it sucks.
Basically, Mike, next time you go fishing,
use it as an
tie
anchor.
a rope around it and go. Whoosh.
And it's his concealed carry gun, and he could use it as an anchor. It's that big. Look at, he said it does.
See.
Yeah.
No, but don't worry, Mike. He won't make fun of your hands. I know he does a lot, but we won't do that now. It's a big gun.
The fact that his hand would be like 3 fingers on here. Colton has more grip. It's like a Yoda grip for Mike. This is it. This is a Yoda grip.
I did it. I opened up the can of worms. Sorry, Mike. I know he does it all the time. And you pipe in here at the last minute here, and we're like,
That's
hey,
true.
now we're making fun of you.
Mike's a tattoo artist, though. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, he's a tattoo artist. I watched him tattoo somebody today. I took pictures of it. I was actually pretty impressed. He did a Sasquatch outline, and it was pretty cool. I don't know if I was supposed to tell people, Mike, sorry, but it was pretty cool, actually.
I saw a picture of it. So
I was
don't
jealous
know. Like I saw
because-
something online that I saw. That's why I asked you if he got the Sasquatch tattoo.
Oh, yeah. No, he actually did that tattoo on somebody.
So did Mike get a tattoo?
He did get a tattoo.
Did he cry about it?
He cried a lot about it, actually. For some reason, it was a hairy ball sack on his rib cage, and he said it hurt really bad. I don't know. I don't know why he would have gotten that tattoo. But
It sounds like Mike. It totally does. Sounds like him.
But he did whine a lot. He's probably still crying at home, actually.
Stick to fishing tattoos. Anyway, all right. So the XD.
Red Lettuce said XDSs are good little guns, but are outdated and realize what they are built for. It was doing the light primer crap from day one. I dissected it and found the ejector covered in burrs. I diamond filed everything, and it seems to run fine now. Big POS.
Anyway, so he hasn't judged it yet.
Yeah, like I
Judge
said,
it on your own.
Red Lettuce said the XDSs are good little guns. I even hate those though. So.
You know what,
I
though?
just don't like this.
Like there's certain guns I can't necessarily say I hate guns. There are some that I have fired because they're nothing but trouble, and it's constant trouble, constant fixing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still a gun, and I'm shooting.
Exactly.
So I really don't care if I get one round off and it like jams. All right, I'm like cool. It's still gonna get one round off.
This thing has
20.
two 20-round magazines. If I could fire 40 rounds out of it in a row and it doesn't jam, I could say that I don't like it all day long, but it doesn't make it a bad gun by any means.
And even if it
Now,
jammed,
in Dick's
shit.
case, it jammed right away. He had issues with it. I would say it's a piece of shit then if I had a gun that did that. But I've shot literally everything you could think of under the sun, and like I said, there's no gun that I'll say is a bad gun.
No.
I'll say that I have preferences.
But one thing you also have to take into consideration too is ammo.
Yep.
Because I've shot some really nice guns with shitty ammo.
Yep.
And the guns just do nothing. They're paperweights. So I guess a lot of it has to do with a lot of different factors. But I've fired some shitty guns with some shitty ammo, and they never malfunctioned. Then I fired shitty, it can be anything. So.
The one thing I've noticed with this gun is usually we can't set them on the table, and you'll see them on camera. It's still on camera. It's sitting on the table.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
And it's gigantic.
It is big.
It's big.
It's big. That's what she said. It's big and black. Just the way Chris likes them.
Apparently I like them big and black. And Dick's probably
Dick bought a Smith & Wesson
big
Easy
black.
Shield.
I'm gonna call him out.
Bought a Smith & Wesson Easy Shield for a birthday to replace it. No complaints. I've heard great things about the Smith & Wesson Easies, the shields. I've had a lot of them in class. Done really well. So, all right, let's. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get some dinner. I have not eaten yet. I haven't eaten all day today. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. That was it. A couple pieces of beef jerky.
I had corn nuts. This is my dinner.
This is dinner.
And it's still full. So
He doesn't,
never
he
got
doesn't
to
really eat a lot of nuts, apparently.
Just big black
Surprising.
nuts.
Just big
Anyway.
black. Just big black
All
nuts.
right. So
Alright. So if you guys can, again, thank you guys so much for watching. We want to give one more. We want to give a magazine away. You guys want one more giveaway before we go? Let's see what they say. I'm gonna post Colton's link. We gotta get him in first place. We gotta show him what Pew Pew Nation is all about here. Got him up second. He's doing roundhouse kicks, push-ups, lifting weights. My wife said he's losing his mind at my house right now because he was in second place. Imagine what he's gonna do when he wakes up tomorrow morning and he's in first place.
yeah, buddy.
donate a couple more bucks for him. He's actually tied for first if Chris is donating 20. Let's get him over that hump.
Yeah, buddy. All right, what time we got? 8:44. All right, I gotta run home here, so we're good.
All right. So I don't know if they wanted another giveaway or not. They didn't say anything. There was a bunch of likes and stuff, but I don't know if that was for that.
Yeah.
Let's just save it. I'm gonna have a ton of We're gonna have like 6 giveaways next week because Not Just Guns has their auction tonight. NotJustGuns.com. And they are tomorrow. I'm gonna actually see the owner, and he has a whole bunch of stuff for me to give away on Pew Pew Nation for Not Just Guns. So make sure you guys join us next
bump
week.
Stocks.
Yeah, who knows? He's got all kinds of crazy shit.
Now that they're legal.
Yeah, sort of legal.
Who knows what the ATF's
So
gonna
we're gonna wait on the giveaway, and we're gonna do a bunch next week. So you gotta join us next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Episode 75 next week of Pew Pew Nation Live. Make sure if you guys can, if you were going to donate to Pew Pew Nation, like a lot of you guys like to do every week, which I appreciate, make sure instead of donating to Pew Pew Nation, donate to Colton's fun run for school, and let's get him in first place. I will post, if he gets in first place tonight, I will post the screenshot of that so that you guys can all see it. Thank you guys, everybody that's donated already. I appreciate it. Colton really appreciates it. He's all fired up about it. So make sure you guys check out freedomfatigues.com tonight. Go over to the website. All of our apparel right now is Freedom Fatigue. So get the new Mark Safe from Tyranny shirt. Check out, we don't have one here today, but check out the new Statue of Liberty shirt. I don't even have one yet. It's awesome. That shirt is fantastic.
I was supposed to wear it tonight, and I didn't. I did. Fuck it up. So, but anyway, go check out.
Go check it out. Get your hats. Get your
Love it.
all American made apparel.
Or lever, basically.
Love it
You
or
got the
leave it.
Statue of Liberty saying, "Fuck you, get out of my country if you don't love it or leave her." So it's on there. It's called Love It or Leave Her.
Dan, I'll send you that link in just a second here. What are these comments? Red Lettuce said, here, it's what you like. I dislike shooting Glocks. I throw up a little bit in my mouth every time I shot one. But I understand why they are popular and people like them, just not for me. I'm kind of the same way.
I have a couple.
I actually am the same way with Glocks.
I have
as
a couple,
well.
and
I'm not a big fan. The only Glock I've ever really truly liked is the 43X. I don't know why. It feels good to me. It's a good size. It feels good in my hands. But I also don't have any Glocks that are completely stock, and there's a reason for that.
I have completely Glocks. I have completely stock Glocks, and I've probably put several thousand rounds through each one of them, and never had issues.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They run.
It's
just a personal preference.
I'm talking
if you
like
them or
police academy. I went through the academy with it. I've let other people shoot it. I mean, it's been fired. So yeah. All right, peoples.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Make sure you go check out PewPewNationUSA.com. If you're in the Michigan area and you need to take a CPL class or gun safety, check out the website. We have a class coming up October 10th. There's still a little bit of space left. That one is filling up really fast, though, so make sure you get on there. Check that out. If you want anything today, message us with your name, address, and your size and your email address. And we'll get those out to you as soon as we can. And otherwise, follow us all on all the social media crap.
Yes.
Including TikTok, apparently, because I have a TikTok. I don't know how to use it, though.
We're doing Pinterest now. We're advertising on Pinterest.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
So
check out Freedom Fatigues on Pinterest.
Pin us.
Check out
Pin me.
Pew Pew Nation on...
Pin me. On... There you go. I have no idea.
Check out Pew Pew Nation on TikTok, Instagram, this Facebook page, obviously. And go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got all kinds of gun reviews on there. I am quickly growing that page, almost to 1,000 subscribers. Once you get to that 1,000 mark, you can start advertising more, you can start doing stuff. So go check out my YouTube channel and subscribe tonight. We're actually going to do a YouTube-only giveaway in the very near future, so you don't want to miss that one. So,
all right,
see you guys next week. Stay safe out there.